I said, you need an intelligent person. Like,
I don't want to say something like, oh, that's so mad.
A lot of people will say they are God-fearing, but they are not faithful.
Passenger priest.
What? You see Yoruba men, they are the real baby boys. Like, Yoruba men like to be taken care of.
Some of these men, right, they've been leeching on other men because they're trying to get financial favors. I think that people are who they are. I mean, a music video. Like, I feel like the main character.
Please.
No, like, you know,
If you're worried, you guys should come from my girl. Like,
call me.
music video.
You can never downplay the importance of finances in a relationship.
Like, you're even intrigued, right?
Would you ever consider dating someone that is not Christian?
I highly doubt, to be honest, because I don't know how I am supposed to like try to teach someone to believe in my faith. And I don't know, but I strongly believe that my faith is where I should be. Like, I'm so much of a Christian that I don't even want to try to find out if there's another religion I'm supposed to be practicing.
Yeah.
So it will be difficult for me to like try to influence try to influence my religion on another person that obviously strongly believes in their faith. And when we have children, how are we supposed to like make our children believe in each other's faith? And you know, people normally say that you just let the children decide for themselves. But I strongly believe that this is the path I follow and this is the path I want my children to follow. And I don't know how like I should just leave them to go blindly and say, okay, they should decide for themselves. Because I believe that this is where we should be though. So why do I want you guys to decide for yourselves?
Yeah.
So yeah, it will really be a huge problem. If I did that.
So for example, let's say okay, you find someone, you know, he meets all the requirements. I don't know what your requirements have, like you meet all the requirements and then like
requirements
find out. I mean, 2023, you're in Nigeria, your requirements are the base level. You just want the person to be a good person, to be honest.
Yeah.
So now this person meets all the requirements and unfortunately they are, you know, not Christian. It's still a no for you.
I even think that, so them not being Christian, they already do not meet the requirements. You know,
I like that.
So
I actually really like that because a lot of people actually fall into this thing where they tell themselves that, you know, I'm going to change him, you know, I'm going to change her, whatever. Let me tell you something. It is not your responsibility to change anybody. You know, you cannot influence someone else's decision. If they do decide to, you know, convert to your own religion, obviously it has to be because they want to and not because you made them, like you made the requirements for them to, you know, be in your life and all of that. What about tribe? Like for example, you know, I don't know about you, but Yoruba people, I'm Yoruba, right? Yoruba people are very, you know, welcoming. I think for the most part, like they're actually like, you know, they're very welcoming. They like people from other tribes. You know, if you go there, they're just very open to other people. But I found that, you know, when you go to the internet and you're listening to stories of like, I don't want to like stereotype any tribe. I'm just going to say that, for example, Igbo, you know, they have they have like a specific requirements for like, you know, who they want to marry. You know, you can't marry outside of their own, not even tribe, but like their own state.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Okay, so me personally, I hear people say things like Yoruba people, they are demons, Igbo people, they are this, you know. I feel like a person is who they are regardless of the tribe and their background. I know, like, obviously, like, your background plays a role, but I honestly just believe that you're who you are, like, in general. So
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with a lot of tribes, but that's where African mothers come in. My mom, like this, she'll tell you, Hausa, no, you can't bring an Hausa man to this house. Igbo.
Have you ever dated someone outside of your tribe?
Yes, I have, and that's the irony of it. That's why I feel like my mom she's just copying. So I used to have this ex that like he's a doctor and he was Igbo. Then my mom used to say, Igbo. But the fact that he was a doctor, I feel like he just made everything better. So she was a bit chilled and
Nigerian parents, they love their doctors, they love their medical workers. Like when you tell them like work in an hospital,
there's this respect.
There's this respect,
right? So my mom was a bit chill, but like when we parted ways and all of that, and she first found out that like we're done. She was like, it's even good self. It was even Igbo, and I'm like, mommy, this is the same you.
Yeah.
Please.
So, but you've dated an Igbo person. Have you dated someone like that is not Igbo? Like, have you dated a Yoruba person before?
No, I haven't.
Like, have you dated someone that is not Igbo?
Yeah, I've dated someone from Edo State.
How would you describe like because in my own experience is very limited. I'm very curious as to the difference between Igbo, the men and so. What would you say the difference is between like an Igbo man and an Edo man?
I off the top of my head, I can't think of anything. I just really think that these two individuals, they are extremely sweet people. Like,
not you running PR for your exes. Yeah.
But yeah, they are really good people, and I never their tribe never really had anything to do with our relationship. Like, I can't really tell what the difference was between the one that was Igbo and the one that was from Edo State. Like, they were just
so I think that actually plays into what you just said now, that it doesn't matter where a person is from. Love is just love.
Yeah.
Love is love. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't think that the love that you receive from someone that is from a different tribe is more greater or lesser than someone from another tribe. I think that if someone likes you, they like you. Love is the same language in any tribe case,
But you know that some people from certain tribes, they still have like certain characters. Like, take for example, from what I've observed,
yeah,
if Yoruba men, you see Yoruba men, they are the real baby boys. Like, Yoruba men like to be taken care of. They like to be baby. All they want to do is show up, looking cute with their beards. You see some Yoruba men that don't even have anything they are doing. They just want a woman to take care of them. Bro,
no, that's not true.
Then you see Igbo men know how to take care of their wives and their partners. Like, they will literally dress tattered and you see their wives looking all nice. Then Edo men, they are so proud. I'm an Edo girl and I attest. Edo men are so proud.
I think that's a stereotype. I think it's a stereotype because all the Yoruba men have, met. I think that Yoruba men take huge pride in taking care of their partners.
At the end of the day, you're just who you are though.
I think that's just it basically. Like, it all plays down to what you've said, that you are who you are regardless of your tribe and whatever. So what would you say to people who are in situations where their partners, their parents don't approve of their partners solely because of their tribe? How would they navigate
So
that?
I think that you have the role to play in your relationship with your parents and your partner. So your parents will rate your partner the way you rate them.
Exactly.
I see some people that they are disrespectful to their partners in front of their parents. They talk shit about their partners in front of their parents. How then do you expect your parents and your siblings to respect your partner? Like, it makes no sense to me. So personally, I hope I'm never in that position. But if I'm in that position, I feel like, I don't know, I just think that my parents will do what I say, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
but there are people that like they don't have a say because of the relationship they have with their parents. So how do you think they can navigate that? Like, do you think it's enough for you to break it off with someone solely because their parents said
parents said, like, some of them be doing the most.
Yeah, they actually do.
I don't think. Who am I to even say this? I feel like, honestly, so I believe anything you can't control, just pray about it. To be honest. So if, like, in your mind, in your heart, you're so convinced and convicted that this person is the person you're supposed to be with, there's nothing God cannot do. Because I cannot tell you to run away and go and get married to the person. I cannot tell you to leave the person and listen to your parents. You see your parents that will give you somebody that you will love. I just feel like anything you can't control, just take it to God. Like, life is that simple, to be honest. I have no words. I'm so sorry. I can't help you.
No, but you made really good points though. That in those situations where you've tried to paint your partner in a good light to your parents and they're still insisting on the old ways. I would call it the old ways because obviously it's not relevant. But the old ways, and they're like, oh, you have to marry from someone of this tribe, and then you ask for explanations like, why are you telling me to do this? and then the explanation doesn't make sense. You know, you're
Yeah.
explaining it solely because you know this
Can't
person
marry
is
because Asian people they are not good. Asian people they are not
exactly,
good.
exactly.
So that's all the reason.
So if the reason is based off of just generalization and it's not based off of the person that you want to be with, I think it's important to just take that, you know, to prayer, you know, communicate it communicate it very well with your parents. Tell them that, you know what, you know, I know that parents are different, you know,
There are some people that can't talk to their parents.
that you can't talk to your parents. So it's like, depending on, you know, how involved you want your parents to be in your relationship, I think it's important for you to let them know that, you know what, I don't agree with you, you know, I'm going to marry this person, and you have to be sure of this person, because now imagine like you're not sure of that person and you end up marrying them, and you know they end up like misbehaving during the marriage. Now they can tell you that, oh, it's because of tribe, which is not true. It's only because the person was a terrible person, to be
But how
honest.
can you be so sure about a person though?
I think that people are who they are, right? You can only pretend for so long. People are who they are, like they will show it in some of the tiniest ways. It doesn't have to be the most obvious ways, but they are going to show it in some of the tiniest ways.
And you just
And those are
it
exactly, and that is where like they start showing it when you know you've gotten to a stage where you're so in love and you're like clouded with it all, like, but
and you're so comfortable.
you know, always trust your intuition, always use your head. I'm such a believer of like using your head. There's a place for love, and then there's a place for, you know, using your senses as well. You know, you can never say, okay, I love this person too much that, you know, I'm willing to overlook everything. No, definitely not.
Right.
Always.
Why are you
always.
putting them above yourself, like above your happiness?
Exactly.
It should always be you first though, like
Choose you. Always.
please,
Choose
be
you.
selfish.
I absolutely recommend. And selfishness is in a way selflessness, because you have to love yourself first before you love other people. Because even the Bible says, love, you know,
Your neighbor as you love yourself.
Exactly. So you have to love yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. That's why I tell people all the time.
Word.
You know, you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's important that you always fill yourself. So what are some of the things that you look for in a man?
What do I look for in a man? That's a very tricky question. But I think first things first, I want a God-fearing person. So being God-fearing encompasses a lot of things. You see people say, I want a kind man, I want a man that will respect me, I want a man that will love me. I feel like if you're a God-fearing person, there are just things that come natural to you. So being kind is part of, you know, godliness and all of that. So yeah, first off, I want a God-fearing person. Then I want an intelligent man above all, because a lot of many people, some of them are dumb. I want an intelligent man because I would classify myself as an intelligent person. Take it or leave it. But yeah. I want a financially comfortable man. Very important, because bro, I'm not a lazy woman. I'm a hard worker. I know the value of money. I've made some. Glory to God. So I want a financially comfortable person and a hard worker as well. And yeah, and all the basic things, you know. So if every other thing that people say, I want a tall bearded, you know, all those things are physical, and yeah,
So
sure, they are very
what's your
important.
physical, like,
Just be fine, honestly. Just
what
be
is fine? Like dark, fair.
So you know, I actually do like dark skin, tall bearded guys, but there are actually fair guys that are fine. So I'm not the type of girl that will say, I can never be with a fair guy. Please, I like dark skin guys, but if you are fair and you are fine, come to me, baby. But yeah, so all those physical things, they are important, but like I feel like they are not the necessity. I mean,
you have
they're
to be
important.
attracted
Yeah,
to them.
actually, they are
Yeah.
important for you to, you know, even relate to the person in the first place. But then again, those are not the things that would sustain the whole relationship at the end of the day. So, my host, Dide Oluwa, what are the things you require in a man? You said he's tall, yeah, because you remember men, that's what they are.
I think that for me, yeah, it's like I don't want to sound like, oh my god, like you don't consider those things. Like genuinely, like just I think I connect most with people on a like mental level. I don't really care how you look, as long as you look well, you look put together, you're neat, you're clean, all of that. Like I don't really care beyond that. I just need to know that I can connect with you on a mental level, because there are conversations that I want to have with you that I don't want you to be saying, "Oko."
Yeah, I know, right? Like, don't be dumb, though. That's why I said you need an intelligent person. Like,
I don't want to say something like, "Oh, that's so mad." Bro.
Nobody kill me.
I want to talk about the state of the economy. I want to talk about climate change. That's just the type of person I am. I'm a very inquisitive person. I'm a very I like knowledge so much. So it's like I want to be able to have those type of conversations with you, and I want to have it in such a way that I'm having it with you, and you're saying more than me, and I'm like, oh
yeah, like you're even intrigued, right?
That is so sexy. Like when you're talking to a man who is knowledgeable, right, and is teaching you. I feel like when someone teaches me something, not in a condescending way though, like don't be coming and be using a condescending tone. Like, don't do that. Don't do that yet. But like when you have a conversation with me and it's very intelligent, and you're just like, I'm just so I just really love that. Also for me, obviously God-fearing. Like she said, God-fearing really encompasses a lot, right? If you're God-fearing, you're kind. If you're God-fearing, you're a good person. If you're God-fearing, you have good values, you're selfless and all of that. So
you're faithful. Because a lot of people will say they are God-fearing, but they are not faithful.
Definitely.
You're not God-fearing, bro. Please.
Exactly.
Be God-fearing.
So yeah, if you're that, you're faithful, you're all of that. So it really just encompasses. And someone who is kind, not just to me, but to other people, because the value of kindness is how you're kind to people that you're not getting anything
in return.
Yeah. So like the server at the restaurant, the cleaners, how
the workers in your house.
When you meet people and they have such a good rapport with their staff, and they have a good rapport with their cleaning staff, not necessarily even the I staff. I'm talking about the ground level, base level staff. They have a real relationship, a real rapport with their cleaner, their driver, and it's just so sweet.
A kind man is sexy.
A kind man,
an intentional man as well.
Extremely sexy. Intentionality. Oh my god. I feel like people just expect relationships to work, and they're not ready to put the work in.
Yeah, the effort.
Exactly, the effort. And I think it goes for both genders as well. But I like a man who's very intentional about me. I'm having a bad day and he intentionally wants me to have a good day. Wants to turn that around, and just
love is cute, guys.
Exactly. It doesn't even have to be money. It can be a cute text. Right, just telling me about
encouragement.
Exactly, words of affirmation. Someone that speaks my love language, understands them, is willing to put in the work. Someone who is willing to put in the work. Because these men don't be ready to put in the work because they just think that there's money. I just send money, you'll be fine. No, if I wanted money, I'll go to Central Bank of Nigeria.
You actually do want money, but there's a way you go about it that makes it look cute.
Exactly,
don't just throw money at all the problems. Throw money at things
exactly. So obviously, finances can never be underplayed in relationship. I know that when people talk about this, they don't want to sound like they are, what's that word, gold diggers. But
any small thing.
Exactly, people turn ahead and say
the men that don't have to go.
Exactly. So, but you can never downplay the importance of finances in relationships, guys. I think that even men are not they're not truthful about how they feel about finances, because some of these men, right, they've been leeching on other men because they're trying to get financial favors, right? So don't come to me with that women like money. Men like money as well. We all like money. Money is a tool. It's what you need for survival.
Men don't want to be with broke girls as well. So
right. So you want someone who is also putting in the work as well, who is financially good, financially stable. So I think that those are just like major. Those are the major stuff for me. Everything else, you can, compromise on stuff. So let's play a quick game before we finish up with the video.
Alright.
Okay, so we're going to be playing this or that. So basically, we're going to be giving 2 options. So you're going to tell us, which of those options that you want. So my first this or that question is: are you a swimming pool person or a beach person? So swimming pool or beach?
I think I like the beach. I just prefer the peace, the calm, the sand, the feel. Beach, please.
Yeah.
Beach, please.
I think that, yeah, I would have to. I actually don't like water. I don't like bodies of water. I don't know how to swim, so it's like really hard for me to even choose one. But based off of the fact that there's this nature thing with like the beach, and it feels like you're in a music video.
There's this wind. It's just different.
It feels like you're in a music video. You feel like the actor, the star of the movie. Yeah, so that would be so for the both of us. Beach, okay. So soda or juice?
Juice. No sodas, guys.
I agree.
We're watching our tummy, no sodas, guys. Team flat tummy, guys.
We're watching our tummy, but the question is our tummy watching us?
My tummy better be watching me because I know I'm doing the very minimum, but then
a new phone or new clothes?
New clothes. How many
times do you want to change your phone?
New clothes, please. I could be doing the most.
Okay, this one is interesting. Driver or passenger?
Passenger.
Passenger, please.
What?
I actually do like driving though. I think that it has like there's this freedom that driving brings that I really like.
It's tiring sometimes.
It does get tiring. Yeah. I like driving like when the roads are free and like the hair. So I like driving with the windows down. It's very crazy. When I tell people that, they're like, what are you doing? I like driving with the window down so that I can feel the breeze.
On like a very sunny day.
Yeah, so I can feel like the breeze on my face. And I feel like I'm in a music video. Like I feel like I'm in a character.
Video, please.
No, like like,
you guys should come for my girl. Like
call me.
Music video.
Okay, so dining in or dining out?
Dining out.
It's dining in for me. I think that for me it's like I love my room so much that when I'm out I'm thinking about my room. That's how much I love my room. And the fact that there's like so much like intricacies to dining house, I like, oh, you have to look cute.
Yeah,
you have to like have like
dining in is more comfortable, but dining out like
it's cute though. You get to dress up.
Yeah, but I don't think it's something you should do every time.
Yeah. So I would dine in for sure. Movies or TV shows?
TV shows, guys.
TV shows for sure.
I feel like they are way more interesting.
Yeah.
They are more intriguing. The suspense. You build up suspense over time. Like,
and then the fact that they get released at like different stages, so like there's something to anticipate.
Yeah, actually, most times every Friday, there's a new series coming out. Yeah, or a new episode rather.
This one is juicy. Love or money?
Love.
I didn't expect that question. I didn't expect that answer.
Why? Like, why? What does that even mean?
I actually didn't expect that answer.
What does that mean though?
So let's talk about this, right? There's love, there's abundance of it, and you get to the trenches of the trenches.
I feel like you're making it very extreme.
Because it has to be extreme.
You don't have to be in the trenches though. Like you can just be okay.
But yeah, in the trenches.
Oh god. So I feel like there's a lot of things love can do that money can't do. To be honest, and love is what keeps the whole relationship going over time. I don't think it's money. There are a lot of people that have so much money and they're just so unhappy. I mean, money is important, but like it's not paramount. Like it doesn't have to be excessive. You can have a good amount of money and just have love and you're good to go. But if there's no love, no. if money enter love, it's sweeter. So money has to like enter the love. It's not like they don't say if love enter money. So love is the main thing. Do you understand? Like if money enter love, is sweeter. So love has to be there. David was not capping now. Love.
Okay, right. I think for me it's also love, because the thing is, money can be gotten, right? Can always be gotten at any time. But love is like, it's really hard to get, you know. It's really hard to get.
When you get it, keep it down.
When you get, keep it. Don't go and be thinking that there's anything in the streets. There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Okay, so okay. Curly or straight?
Curly. Right now I'm not putting on a curly wig, but curly. I'm a curly girl. I like all the bounds, all the shenanigans with curly hair. Like,
I just like curly hair because I like straight hair. Yeah.
Just makes you look simple.
Yeah. Because curly is the one with just curls, right? Not the deep wave. I like So if I was going to choose between straight and deep wave, definitely deep wave, because it requires very little maintenance.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, and I just like to like throw on my hair and just go. So as people joking, weekends or weekdays?
I think that there are little weekends and very long weekdays. Like, what does that mean?
It's a question, like, bro.
Let's just do Friday to Sunday every time. TGIF. It's Friday, guys. Today's Friday, guys.
Every day.
TGIF.
Do you know this question? And you know, I have such a beef. Okay, let me just ask the question first. So I'm going to talk about it. Facebook or Instagram? Like, in 2023, why are you still on Facebook?
You just threw shade to my mom. Like, Mom, why are you still on Facebook in 2023?
In 2020, like, this is 20. No, it's not. We're not in 2019, no. Or I'm saying 2009. Like, I think that we should have left it in 2020 or something, because I don't know how you are a person.
Imagine them putting Facebook and
Instagram together. Like, I feel like Twitter would have been a more worthy.
Yeah, Instagram and Twitter
would have been a more worthy.
WhatsApp.
But definitely Instagram, always there. Absolutely.
Instagram girlies.
Should we do 2 more?
Alright, that's fine.
Okay. Don't know what they mean though. Well, let me move on. I'm not trying to. This is a PG-10. You know, your kids can watch this show. They can watch this channel. I'm not trying to. Some of these questions are very. I'm sure the Samsung or iPhone. Wings or ribs?
Yeah, ribs. Wings are so stressful though. Like, I don't know what to do with that other tiny part of the movie.
Yeah, I chew it. It's really nice.
Like, but like, it's too small.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't have a preference for this. Like, anyone is fine. I just really like chicken.
As long as it's chicken.
As long as it's chicken. I really the book or the movie. The book or the movie adaptation.
The movie. I just want to be watching it. I don't want to stress to read it.
Nah, the books are always more interesting than the movie. So when you do read the book, you find that like a lot of the things that are interesting in the book, they cut it out. Like
in the movie,
So you don't get like a full picture of the,
I'll still watch the movie though.
I like the books. What I will do is I will do both. So I read the book and then I watch the movie and then I compare. For example, this Charlotte's Bridgerton story.
Oh, I
if
didn't
you read the
book.
Chefs, because I actually read the book like years before they adapted it to the movie.
Yeah.
And I realized that a lot of the essence of the movie was lost. Like the essence of the book was lost in the movie.
Yeah.
So let's take our last question. With makeup or without makeup?
Without makeup. I feel like makeup is so stressful. And guess what? We can pull off both. So
period. What she said. So it's fun.
Yeah, I actually did enjoy it.
So did you?
With our matching outfit.
Our matching coffee and our cappuccino, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had so much fun filming. You should come back. I feel like people are going to be wanting you to come back to the channel all the time.
I'm always available for you guys.
Okay.
NG.
Do you want to, give us the outro?
The what?
The outro.
Okay, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.